like fall, Halloween, all the good stuff.
Yes, for the next couple of days, it's going to be pretty nice. You know, Audrey, I think you and I have talked about how those rides are pretty terrifying to begin with, right? So do those like zombies ride the ride with you? Because that
they walk around. I remember going when I was little to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and they just like walk around and like pop out from places. Super scary if you're little. Okay. But they have parts of the park where they're not there.
Yeah, well, I do love Halloween. And yes, I think by the end of October, it's going to feel even cooler. Hopefully so, right? Because we will be well into fall by that point. Right now, currently at the airport, again, in the upper 80s. Your dew points are still pretty low. Our low this morning, we were in the 50s in the hill country. 57 was the low around Bernie, and then Kerrville was 56, Fredericksburg 55. So now that has not happened in quite a while. We were back in the 60s for much of Bexar County, which second morning in a row, that was our low, and that was a really nice break from those hot lows we've been having. As far as your temperatures right now, Beeville, George West, they're in the low 90s, 88 in Carrizo Springs, 87 in Uvalde. Currently, yeah, not bad at all as far as your temperatures are concerned. Now, this is the good news. You can go ahead and subtract a couple degrees for the feel like temperature. So when you walk outside, it actually feels like 86 instead of 88 for a lot of Bexar County. All right, 24-hour temperature change. We are actually about 5 to 6 degrees cooler in much of Bexar County than we were around this time yesterday. That's the greatest difference for the most part that I'm seeing, is about 4 to 5 degrees on our map. Most places are just a couple degrees cooler right now. You do have a light wind out there, very light. Yesterday we had a little more of a breeze than we have right now, but light winds this afternoon. And for the second day in a row, helping us to feel cooler. Those dew points are back in the low 60s. So as I mentioned before, enjoy it while it lasts. It's going to be around like this for a couple of days, and then it's going to start to heat right up. But we do have some really good rain chances ahead. I'll show you that in a minute. If you blinked, you missed it. Literally nothing happened over the last 24 hours as far as our flashback of our satellite radar. And our radar right now, it's just basically nice and clear. And that's kind of the situation for the entire Lone Star State. Not looking too bad at all. And in Texas, temperatures pretty mild right now. So you got a little bit of cloud cover around the coast, and that's about it. Clear skies. All right, let's go out to the tropics. We're still watching Hurricane Larry, now Category 1, has finally made his way up the Atlantic. Have a couple other systems that we're watching right now. This one that's closest to us, we do have about a 50% chance of high development over the next couple of days, and over the next 5 days, 70% chance. Now, as I mentioned before, we've been watching this system for a while in the Gulf. It's not very organized. I think if anything, if it comes toward Texas, it's going to be a situation where it's downgraded to a depression if it does become a storm. I don't think it's going to hit the coast as a hurricane by any means. And if it does become a depression, it's definitely just going to give us a lot of rain. And that's what we need. Texas temperatures, again, mild across the board. Across the nation, not looking too bad. Pretty warm in Wichita, 83 degrees. But again, just a pretty nice day across the U.S. Futurecast moving through it. So tomorrow morning we'll be back in the 60s. Tomorrow will be very similar to today. Your 7-day forecast, today's high 96, tomorrow 94. Those rain chances picking up on Sunday. We drop down with our highs. I think the humidity will be a little bit higher with the moisture we're having from these storms, but those rain chances stick around Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Finally start to warm up and dry out by Thursday.